Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of After the Bell. Before we get started with the topic, please follow us on Instagram at After the Bell Boxing and Twitter at Bell Boxing. Still in the early stages, so we're going to be following back, but that's where all the action is happening aside from these podcasts. And I think the first topic we're talking about today, after I get the introductions done, my bad. So with me, my name is Jamshed. The brothers.
I'm Daniel.
Yeah, and I'm Samson.
Cool. And that's the After the Bell team. And the first topic we're talking about today is Adrien Broner's fight. Sam the man, take it away.
Yeah, AB's back. AB is back. And he won. He obviously, I think it was just one of those fights you thought, okay, cool, let's see where he's at. And I think it's probably going to give him enough momentum to, start looking to, establish himself as a promising fighter again. Because I think he obviously he was a promising fighter at the beginning, but he never quite fulfilled his potential. But now I think this is like him putting himself back on the map. And let's see what he can do, actually. Because I think he's coming towards the end of his career now. This is like the final sort of hurrah for him. When he's 31, his body's taken a lot of abuse over the years. So I think now we can see where he's at and what he can do over the next, let's say, 3-4 years. I think he'll probably retire probably about 36, just based on what he's done to his body so far. So yeah.
Who was the fight against, bro?
Oh, what's it? Is it
Santiago.
What's his name again? Santiago. That was it. Santiago.
Jovanie Santiago. I only knew it was Santiago. I didn't know his first name.
Yeah. So he wasn't really well known, was he? He's like a fringe guy.
Not as far as I'm aware. Yeah, he's not that well known. But from what I only caught bits of the fight. But Broner looked like he'd been out of the ring for 2 years.
Yeah, and he was rusty.
Yeah, and he wasn't very active either. The other guy was definitely outworking him. But yeah, like he's got the win. No shock really that he got the win. I think on social media there's a bit of backlash. A lot of people feel that Santiago won, and that Broner was pretty awful. But I think considering he's been out of the ring for 2 years, I don't really know what people are expecting.
I think he was rusty, and I think obviously 2 years out, it's a long time. And like I said, like his body's taking abuse. So if Santiago weren't going to knock him out or do something special, it was always going to go to Broner. So I don't think it was controversial. That's the way boxing goes.
How do you mean abuse, bro?
So he's been out for what, 2 years, and in between that time, and even before that, just going
not
parties,
taking care of himself.
Yeah, blowing up in weight. I remember one time he was on the Instagram live, and I took a screenshot. Yeah, and looked really big. This is just 4 or 5 months ago. And for your body to lose that much weight so quickly, your body needs to adjust as well. So yeah, from that perspective, he's taken a lot of abuse. So yeah, but like, I don't know, what do you man think? Like, this could be his like final sort of the closing part of his career.
Yeah, well, it probably will be, won't it? I don't really know what weight he's going to try and campaign at from now on, because I think this weight had to go up a division because both of them couldn't make weight a few days before.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what his actual long-term plans are. I don't know if he even has long-term plans, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I know there was a thing a little while ago about he needed money. So, maybe this was that. Maybe he's just doing it to get financially sorted, and then he'll be gone again. But I think it's what you said. If he's going to, at this stage, after being out for 2 years, which isn't a short amount of time, and even beforehand, it's debatable whether he was living the life. even when he was active, going into training camps and having fights scheduled. For the last 2 years, it's well known that he hasn't been. So yeah, if he's gonna have to. He's probably one of those fighters that needs to have something scheduled after every fight ends.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I don't know what his plans are, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, what's his objective? What does he want to do?
Yeah.
And that's the unfortunate thing about what should have happened early on in his career. He should know where his best weight is. He should have discovered all of that. He doesn't know that now because he wasted so many years. You know, so it's a bit like in limbo. Where should I go now? And it's not even after, you know, going into. Well, he lost certain fights, but he's still going to campaign that maybe 140 or 147 if he was serious enough. But there isn't a clear plan for him. So it could be a money grab thing. Actually, I never thought of that. It could be a thing where he's just in a financial situation. But yeah, but let's see what happens in it. You know, I think he wants to pursue bigger fights now. So
Prograis, isn't it? Prograis is the name that keeps getting mentioned.
Yeah. But I don't think he wants that smoke.
No, like the thing is, I get the fact from Prograis' perspective because it will be decent money, you would imagine.
Yeah.
And it's a
Exposure.
name on his resume. But apart from that, I don't really see why Broner wants that fight.
Yeah.
Apart from if it's money. But yeah, I don't really like. I think that would be an easy win for Prograis, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think Adrien Broner is ready for that yet, man.
No,
not next. That would be very damaging to his brand, to everything like that, and his stock will plummet. I wonder what the numbers would be for this as well, actually. I wonder what the numbers would be for this, because I know his stock is probably plummeted big time.
Yeah, that would be interesting actually to see. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, because it wasn't pay-per-view, was it?
I don't believe so. No,
yeah,
I don't believe so.
So Prograis reacted and said that Adrien Broner's past his prime. He doesn't have it anymore.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, that's a question we still need to find out. But that's probably most people's bets, actually.
Yeah,
he's past his prime.
Prograis got his own issues as well, though, man. So like, he didn't make weight at his last fight, if I'm correct, and you know hasn't really done much since losing to Josh Taylor, which is a little while ago now.
Yeah.
So you know he probably wants to hold off a little bit about Broner's past it. You know.
Yeah.
It's interesting, yeah.
But I think Prograis will win. I'm just about saying that.
I think he would.
It's interesting because Prograis, it says in this article, Prograis is older than him, but he doesn't have the same mileage that Broner's got.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting question, you know, in terms of aging fighters. Like how important is the mileage and how important is the actual age?
It's very important. But I think along with the mileage, I think when you get older, it's also the lifestyle. You know, you see it in every single sport, not just boxing, that when these people are older but maintain at a higher level, you see it's more usually about the things they're doing outside of the ring or the pitch or the court. So, you know, are they eating right? Are they, you know, basic things like sleep and the training regimes that they're going through and that sort of thing. So I think it's that question. And to be honest, with Broner, that's always been the question. That's always been the question. We know what Broner is at 31. He's not going to reinvent the wheel in terms of what he is as a fighter. But yeah, so that's my perspective. What you were saying, it actually wasn't even the main event, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the main event.
That must have been a hit to man's ego, boy.
The heavyweight clash between Otto Wallin and Dominic Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. After all the mixtapes he put out, bro.
Boy.
But yeah. Is there anything? Is that it? Is there anything else we want to say on Broner?
Yeah, let's see what's next.
Let's see what's next, man. But cool. That's been an episode After the Bell, guys. Please follow us on the Instagram After the Bell Boxing. Please follow us on Twitter at Bell Boxing, and we will see you very, very soon.